Let's go over an animation that's made up of multiple CSS steps. Just like that. I'm going to hit refresh. There's a 2-second delay, and then scales up, changes to yellow, scales back, changes to blue. This animation is being applied to this div with the a_box class. And here's what's different about this. Goes to the keyframes. At 0%, defining a property or multiple properties to apply at 0%, which means after a 2-second delay, play this animation for 5 seconds. So wait 2 seconds, then go to this first grouping at 0%, start out with a red box at scale of 1. At 50% of 5 seconds, which is 2.5 seconds in after the 2-second delay, change the background to yellow, scale up 150%, which is 1.5 its normal size, and at the end of the animation, at 100% of the time, when you hit 5 seconds, by then your background color is blue and your scale is back to 1 by 1, which is 100%. Playing this again. 2-second delay. So the new part is just breaking up your CSS at keyframes at what percent of time to play something. I did add one line of code to help troubleshoot an issue, and that line of code is this outline 1 pixel solid transparent. What's that about? If I comment out this one line, you'll see that on screen there's some garbage pixels. Not when it grows, but when it retreats, gets smaller. All this stuff. To get rid of that screen garbage, the outline to 1 pixel, solid transparent, and it just wipes away the line. How do I know to do this? You search out online when you have issues and you go read through the various results, think about which one will apply to your situation and seems the most logical, and then you apply it. I have not tested this under all browsers, and if this didn't work under a particular browser, I might have to do more research and add on to the CSS here in order to make sure there's no garbage pixels when this box retreats. Add a new one to the mix, and that's border radius. Let's say at 50% in, I set the border radius to 25 pixels. So now you know how to make a rounded border, but also how to animate a rounded border. If you want your art to always have a rounded border, go to the regular CSS. You could add in the border radius box that's 200 by 200 pixels, giving it a border radius of 25. Let me move that closer to here. And that will round the edges of this box. If I get rid of the scaling, maybe I just want to do a border radius and color change the box. Border radius of the box, let's say, starts out at 25 pixels. At 50%, it ends up being 50 pixels. In the end, it returns to 25 pixels. There it gets rounder, and then unrounded again, making this color, maybe green's easier to see. 25 pixel border going to 50 pixel border, going back to 25 pixel border. What if this was 100 pixels? Look, a circle. No, it's a squircle. So now you also know how to make circles using divs. Half the width and height as a border radius. If we wanted to set this to start out as a circle, then half the width and height, half the width, 100 pixels. At 0, it's 100 pixels. Maybe it becomes a total square in the end. and then it returns to being a circle at 100 pixels. Circle, square, circle. Let's get this moving. I'm going to make this also move 200 pixels by 100 pixels. Maybe I just want to move it along one axis. I'll do that next. So starts here, goes diagonal, realizes it's a square, shy, returns to where it started. If I want to translate across one axis, I can set one of these to 0. So translate along just the X and back again. Shorthand for this would be translate X and just one value. It's okay to use it this way as well, where it's just translate no X or Y, two values. We can add some scale back in here. Maybe as it takes its journey, it also scales to 150%. Then goes back down there. You just want to scale it along one axis. No longer is going to be a square, but that's okay. It stretches into a rectangle and back again.